Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 5 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter multiply decimals. And the lesson we're going to cover from the chapter is multiply a decimal by a power of 10. Then we'll start the new chapter that is decimals, and the lessons are select the correct decimal, model decimals and fractions, understanding decimals expressed in words. So let's just start with the first lesson that is multiply a decimal by a power of 10. Here I'm on grade 5 maths. Chapter I'm going to start with is multiply decimals. And the lesson is multiply a decimal by a power of 10. Okay, let's start with the first one. You have to multiply 0.32 times 10. So basically you have to count the number of zeros in the multiplier, like you are going to multiply with 10. So you have just one zero in the 10. Got it? So that means you have to move decimal place one place right. Got it? You just move decimal place one place right. So it would be then 3.2. Got it? Basically multiplying with the powers of zeros, you don't have to actually multiply, you just have to move the decimal point. Got it? Like for this one, 10 times 0.8, you have a 1 0 in 10. Got it? That means you have to move decimal point one place right. So when you move right, it is from move from here to here, it would be then 8. Got it? Okay, the next one is 100 times 0.19. So you have two zeros in the 100. That means you need to move decimal point two places right. So when you move decimal point two places right, it would be then 19. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the first one is 0.1 times 10. So you have just one zero in the 10. Got it? That means you have to move decimal point one place right. So when it is moved from here to here, it would be 1.0 or either 1. Got it? So that means the correct option is 1. Got it? Select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 100 times 0.1. So you have two zeros in the 100. Got it? 0.1 times 100. That means you need to move decimal point two places right. Got it? You just have one place, so you have to add an extra zero to make two places. So you need to move two places right. So it would be then 10.0 or either 10. Got it? That means 0.1 times 100 makes 10. Got it? So the correct option is 10. Got it, everyone? If you have any question, you can just write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Got it? The next one is 100 times 0.34. So you have two zeros in the 100. That means you need to move decimal point two places right. Got it? So when it is moved two places right from here to here, it would be 34.0 or 34. Got it? 34. So it is 34. Got it, everyone? Okay, let's just start with the okay, the next one is 34 it is. The next one is 10 times 0.32. So you have just one zero in the 10. Got it? That means you need to move decimal point one place. Got it? 10 times 0.32, you need to move decimal point right one place. It would be moved from here to here. Got it? So it would be 3.2. Got it? So the correct option is 3.2. Got it? Okay, the next one is 10 times 0.8. So which is the correct option? 10 times 0.8. You have just one zero. Got it? That means you need to move one place right. Got it? So it would be when move one place right, it would be then 8.0 or either 8. Got it? So the correct option is 8. So the correct option is 8. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay. So the next one is 100 times 18. So you have two zeros in the 100. 100 times 0.18. So you have two zeros here. That means you need to move decimal point two places right. So when it is moved two places right, it would be from here to here. So it is 18. Got it? So the correct option is 18. Got it, everyone? Okay, the next one is 100 times 0.8. So which is the correct option? 100 times 0.8. That means you need to move decimal point two places. Got it? You have just one place right after decimal. You can add a zero to make two places, then move decimal point from here to here. So it would be 80. Got it? So the correct option is 80. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, 10 times 0.39. So you have just one zero in the 10. So you need to move decimal point one place right. So it would be moved from here to here. So it is then 3.9. Got it? So the correct option is 3.9. Got it? Okay, the next one is 0.3 times 100. So which is the correct option? 3 or 30? You have two zeros in the 100. You need to move decimal point two places right. You have just one. So you need to add an extra zero. Got it? So it would be then 30. When you move decimal point two places right, it would be then 30. Got it? Okay, 100 times 0.19. So you have to move decimal point two places right. So it would be then, which is the correct option? The correct option is 19. Got it? Okay, the next one is 0.46 times 10. So you have just one place, one zero in 10. Got it? That means you need to move decimal point one place right. So 0.46, you have to move decimal point one place right. So which is the correct option? it would be 4.6. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we are done with the chapter multiply decimals. You are left with just the final test of the chapter. You can complete the final test of the chapter by yourself because you can't see the final test of the chapter until the status of all the chapters is completed. Got it? So please make sure you have to do each and every question of the chapter and then you have to do the final test of the chapter. Got it? Let me just start with the new lesson. The new lesson we're going to start with is decimals. Let's just start with the next lesson, that is decimals. Okay, let's just start with the first lesson, that is select the correct decimal. So let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, what is the decimal? There are 100 squares, 79 are colored. You have to write down the decimal actually. Got it? So the total squares are 100 and out of the 100, 79 are colored. So you can write it as, you can write down 79 as 0.79, or either you can say 79 hundredths as a decimal. Got it? Because 79 is the portion out of the 100. So it would be 79 hundredths. So when you use a decimal chart, it would be the one, the digit that is right after the decimal point is the 10th digit. Like 7 is the digit that is at the 10th place. Got it? 10th place. TENTHS, 10th place. And then 9 is at the 100th place. Got it? That is the place value chart. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. You can have a look on the tutorial one by yourself. They are already solved. So please have a look on them later today. Okay, what is the decimal? There are 10 columns, out of 8 are colored. So 10 out of 8 are colored, so it would be 0 0.8. Got it? 0 0.8, because just 8 of them are colored out of 10, so it would be 8 over 10 or either 0 0.8. Got it? Okay, there are 100 square. Because you have the 100 square, that means you have two decimal places. 98 are colored, so which is the correct option? 100, two decimal places, it would be 0.98. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. No, it is 0.98 because you have total columns are 100. Got it? That means 100 has two zeros. That means when you write down the number, it must have two decimal places. So it would be 0.98. Got it? Like just look at this one. What is the decimal? There are 100 square. 78 are colored. 100 squares. 100 has two zeros. That means the numbers must have two decimal places. Got it? So it would be, which of them have two decimal places? The first one, 0.078. It has three decimal places right after decimal. Then you have 7.8, just one decimal plate right after the decimal. Then 0.78. So you have one, two decimal places. So 0.78 is the correct option. Chris, listen to me carefully. You have 100 squares. 100, in 100 you have just two zeros. So the meaning of the two zero means you have just two decimal places. Two decimal places means you have two digits right after the decimal place. Decimal. Got it? So which is the correct option? You have just two numbers right after the decimal. They are in just 0.78. Got it? Right after the decimal point, you have just two digit over here. That is 0.78. Got it now? It is 0.78. Okay, be careful while answering, Grace. You have to answer. There are 100 squares, 79 are colored. Which is the correct option? 0.78, 7.8, 0.79, and 7.9. Which is the correct option, Grace? Again, the 100, they are there are two total squares are 100. Got it? 100 has two zeros. That means the number must have two decimal places. Two decimal places means the digits after the decimal point are 2. Got it? So then the 79 are colored. So it would be 0.79. Option number 3 is the correct option. 0.79 is the correct option. Okay, which is the decimal? There are 10 columns. Out 2 are colored. Okay, now you have just 10 columns. That means just 1 0 in the 10. So 2 are colored. So which is the correct option? That means you just have one digit right after the decimal. So which is the correct option? That means it is 0.2. Got it? Very good, Vijender. The correct option is 0.2. Okay, which is what is the decimal? There are 100 squares, 55 are colored. So which is the decimal? 0.55, 0.5.55, 0.5, which is the correct option. You have two zeros in the 100, got it? That means the answer must have two decimal places. That means two digits right after the decimal. So the 55 are colored, it would be 0.55. Very good. Just select the correct option. The correct option is 0.55 and then click on the OK button. Okay. The next one is what is the decimal? There are 100 squares, 99 are colored, which in the 9 of them are watching. Don't worry, you have different count of the students. I have the correct one. 9 of them are watching. So there are 100 squares, 99 are colored. So which is the correct option? It would be 0.99. Got it? Because 100 has two zeros, so answer must have two decimal places. It would be 0.99. It's okay, but for me, I have 9. What is the decimal? There are 100 squares, 53 are colored. So which is the correct option? It is 0.53. Got it? So just select the correct option. We are done with the test. Let's just move on to the next lesson. Okay, let's start with the next one. The next one is model decimals and fractions. Let's just start with the next one. Okay, show 110 by shading the model. 1 over 10 means just one portion out of the 10. Got it? So just make a figure with 10 portions and just color 1, and that represents 1 out of 10. That means the total portions are 10, and out of the 10 just 1 is colored. Got it? Okay, show 5 by 10 by shading the model. So 5 over 10. The 10 in the denominator means the total portions are 10, and out of the 10 how many of them are colored? 5 of the portions are colored. Got it? That represents 5 over 10. Here, this is the one that represents 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5 of them are colored, so it represents 5 out of 10. Got it? Okay. Show 6 by 10 by shading the model. That means the total portions are 10 and out of the 10, 6 of them are colored. So that represents 6 over 10. Got it? This one represents 6 over 10. The you can either 6 of them are 6 of the colored portions are together, or either you can split like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both of them represent 6 by 10. Got it? Okay. Let's just start with the first question. Show 4 by 10 by shading the model. So which model represents 4 by 10? Which is the correct option? You are just given the one. And in this one you have, let's see, the total portions are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9. But you are given just one of the option. Got it? No other option. Okay. Show 4 by 10 by shading the model. So which is the correct option? You are not given with the other option. This one is not the correct. 4 by 10 means the total portions are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And out of the 10, just 4 are colored. Got it? This is not the correct option. Basically, this chapter doesn't has any test question. Got it? You can do the test questions. You can find the lesson on your book and do the test questions from book as many as you can. Got it? Let's see the next one. Show 5 by 10 by shading the model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 of them are colored, so that represents 5 over 10. Got it? Okay, the next one is show 60 by 100 by shading the model. That means now model has total 60 blocks, and out of the 60, out of the 100, the total are 100. 60 of them are colored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the line are colored, and each line has 10 blocks. So that means this option is the correct one. Got it? Okay, show 1 over 10 by shading the model. You are given just one option and it represents 1 over 10. Got it? Just one of portion of the portion is colored out of the 10. Got it? Okay, show 6 by 10 by shading the model. So here you have a model you have to shade. 6 by 10 means out of the 6, out of 10, 6 of them are colored. I don't know why they are 9, they must be 10. Okay, show 69 by 100. That means the total boxes must be 100, and out of the 100, 69 of them are colored. Got it? So the option 1 is the correct option. You are given only option basically. Okay, 49. Show 49 by 100 by shading the model. So which is the correct option? That means 49 boxes out of the 100 are shaded. So that is the correct option. Got it? Okay, we are done with the test. Let's just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is understanding decimals expressed in words. Now you are given the decimals in the form of words. You have to understand them. Got it? Like the first one is write 819 thousandths as a decimal number. So basically it is a decimal. You have to understand how can you write them as decimals. So 819 thousandths. Got it? That means you have 8 tenth and 19 thousandths. Got it? So you can write it as 8 tenths, 100ths, and 9,000. So that represents 819 thousandths. Let's just start with the test questions. Basically, you have to understand the place value chart of the decimals. Got it? The first one is 38 hundredths, 83, sorry, 83 hundredths. So the place value chart of the decimals is You have the ones here, decimal point. Here you have tenths, then you have hundreds, then you have thousands. Got it? Here you have the th with everything. Got it? So the one here is mm, 83 hundredths. Got it? So 8300. Here you have 100. That means 83 hundredths. So it would be 0.83. Got it? This is 83 hundredths. Got it? So the correct option is 0.83. Okay, right. 3 tenths. So which is the correct option? That means you just have the tens digit. Got it? Which is the tens digit 3, 3 tenths. So it would be 0.3. Got it? 0.3. Okay, the next one is 22 thousandths. You have 22 thousands. Got it? That means that you have now thousands digits that are 22 thousands. So here you have 22,000 and here you have 0. It would be 0.022. Got it? Just complete the digits that are thousands, 22 thousands, so, and then add the zeros to the, yes, that would be 0.022. Okay, the next one is write 443 thousands as a 453 thousands as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? That is 0.453. Got it? 453,000. So it is 0.453. Okay, the next one is write 6 tenth as a decimal number, which is the correct option. 6 tenth. It is 0.6. Got it? Just add the tenth digit, that would be 6. It is 0.6. Write 3 thousands as a decimal number, which is the correct option. 3,000, write a 0 right below the thousands, place and add zeros. It would be 0.003. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option, 0.003. Write 819,000 as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option 2? So the correct option is 819,000. That would be 819. Got it? No one is answering why. Right, 637 thousandths at a decimal number, which is the correct option. Yes, that is 0.637. Got it? 637,000. That would be 0.637. Write 5 tenths as a decimal number, which is the correct option. 5 tenths, that would be 0.5. Got it? Just add the tens digit, so it would be tens digit, it would be 0.5. Write 62 hundredths as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? It would be then 0.62. Got it? It would be 0.6, which in there it is 0.5, not 0.05. You have to write down the digit right below the tens digit. So the very first digit after the 10 ones is tenths. So 28 hundredths is, that is 0.28. Got it? Just write down the digits. Yes, very good. That is 0.28. Write 82 hundredths as a decimal number. Be quick while answering. So it is hundreds, just 100. What happened? It is 0.82. Just look at the place value chart here. Ones, tenths, 100. You have to write down the 100. So it would be 0.82. Just write the below the hundreds. It would be 0.82. What's wrong with in there? It is 0.82. 9 tenths. So you just have to write the 9 right below the tenth digit. So it would be 0.9. Nine tenth is 0.9. Very good. Write 22 hundredths as a decimal number, which is the correct option. The correct option is 0.22. Got it? Hundreds, just write down below the 100, it would be 0.22. Very good. Okay, write down 314 thousands, which is the correct option. So it is 0.314. Very good. Okay, the next one is write 40 hundredths as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? It is 40 hundredths. That would be 0.40. Got it? Okay, the next one is write 2 tenths as a decimal number. So 2 tenths is 0.2. Got it? Write 76 hundredths as a decimal number, which is the correct option. That would be 0.76. Got it? Write 60 36 hundredths as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? That is 0.36. Got it? Write 47 hundredths as a decimal number. So which is the correct option? 0.47. Got it? We are done with the test. So basically we're working on grade 5 maths. Let me just explain place values of the decimals once again. Just listen to me carefully, everyone. Let's suppose here is a number 0.314. This is always the ones digit. The very first digit right after the decimal is the tens. 3 is the at tens position. Then you have hundreds. 1 is at the hundreds, and then you have thousands, that would be 4. Got it? So you can read number like this. It is 3014 hundreds thousands, sorry, just last year 3314 thousands. Got it? That means 4 must be at the thousands, then 1, and so let's suppose you have 4 tenths. Just write down 4 below the 10, it would be 0.4. Got it? 22 hundredths. So that means here you have 22 hundredths. Got it? 453 thousandths, it would be 453. So you must understand the place value chart. Got it? So that's all for today. We're working on grade 5 maths. The chapter we're working on is we've started with the chapter multiply decimals, and the lesson we have covered from the chapter is multiply a decimal by a power of 10. Then we've started the chapter decimal, and the lessons we have covered are select the correct decimal, model decimals and fractions, understanding decimals expressed in words. Got it? Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Bye everyone. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.